On today's random spot, oh boy, we're going to be looking at Smuckers Raspberry Jam. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You're probably thinking, why are you doing Smuckers Jam? I know you've done random spots on everything else. Why Smuckers Jam? Aha, ho ho. The reason why I'm doing a review on Smuckers Jam is because I received an email or a message from a reviewer out there who calls himself Random Reviews. I'm sure everybody's heard of Random Reviews. And he challenged me to come up with one of the most random thing I could think of. And yes, I'm sure there's many more random things out there I could think of, much more random than Smuckers Jam, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to do Smuckers Jam. So this is to you, Random Reviews. I hope you enjoy it. Today we're looking, of course, at Smuckers Pure Raspberry Jam. And it is a staple for me. It is actually the jam of my choice. It's my favorite jam, Smuckers. It's awesome. I don't know if you guys get it in the United States or in Europe, but in Canada, Smuckers Jam all the way. Usually my wife does the shopping, and she always asks, what do you want? And if I'm out of jam or I'm getting low on the jam, I always say, get me the jam. But I always make sure I write it down. I write Smuckers. Smuckers, that's the way I like it. And today we're looking at the raspberry jam. Very good on toast, obviously, when I make a peanut butter and jam sandwich. If you have watched my other On the Spot, I believe On the Spot 6, somebody asked me how to make a perfect peanut butter and jam sandwich. Might have been On the Spot 5. But I said that I like to go with Smuckers Raspberry Jam. That's really the choice that I like to go with. The unfortunate drawback with raspberry jam, the little seeds, always get them stuck in your teeth. You never seem to get them all out later into the day, or when you're brushing your teeth, all these little seeds magically appear. You thought they were all gone. Oh, there's another raspberry seed. As you can see, Smuckers Pure Raspberry Jam. Since 1897, these guys have been making Smuckers. Oh, look, Smuckers.ca. So it is probably just a Canadian jam. Of course, we look at ingredients. We got raspberries, we got sugar, glucose, pectin, and citric acid. Smucker Foods of Canada Company, Markham, Ontario. There we go. So yeah, you guys probably haven't even heard of this stuff. Figured it was interesting enough. I did a review of this because there's a little funny little thing that I found out about Smuckers Jam. If I could just backtrack slightly, I'll tell you a quick story about Smuckers Jam here. The last time my wife went grocery shopping, I was a little low on raspberry jam, and I said, wife, I didn't really call her that, but for the sake of the story, I'm going to say, I said, wife, can you get me some raspberry jam? And she said, Smuckers. I said, of course Smuckers. So anyways, she comes home, and I look at the container. Actually, no, I think I asked for raspberry. I asked for strawberry. That's right. I've already lost all of you, I'm sure. I asked for strawberry jam, and I already had a raspberry. And because I like to go sometimes raspberry. Sometimes I'm in the mood for strawberry. But that time I was getting low on strawberry. That's right. I asked the wife. So I said, wife, I'm going to back this up even further back again. I said, wife, get me some strawberry jam, Smuckers strawberry. And what did she bring home? She brought home another raspberry jam. And I said, come on. I said strawberry, even though I screwed it up in the story. I said strawberry. Can you get me some strawberry jam? She said, well, it looked like strawberries. I said, what do you mean it looks like strawberries? Those are clearly raspberries. Needless to say, she went back out. I didn't make her go back out that day, but the following week she went back out, and she got home some strawberry jam. And I'll just move this over, and I'll bring in the strawberry jam that she bought. And I also want to point out too, this is the greatest thing on earth. It's seedless strawberry jam. There's nothing worse, I find, here, I'll just put this down for a second. There's nothing worse that I find when I'm making a peanut butter and jam sandwich. You're putting on the strawberry jam, and all of a sudden, a big, hairy, well, it's not hairy, but it looks hairy. A big strawberry just right on the bread. And it's just like you're spreading it. It's just this lump of strawberry that's moving around. Half the time, I usually just fish out. I fish around all the strawberries so I can just pull out the actual jam. But they've actually come out with seedless jam, and that's all it is. It's just jam. It's no chunks of strawberry or anything. But I want to just bring this to your attention because I find this baffling. We actually look at the bottle here. Is anyone really interested in this? You actually look at the bottle. You see a strawberry here, or a raspberry. See, I'm getting caught up myself. You see a strawberry shape, or raspberry shaped that way, shaped that way, shaped that. If you actually look at the strawberry bottle, now you have to imagine this is the same size, because I know it's losing some effect being so small, but if you look at the bottles here, the strawberry and raspberry are shaped and positioned the exact same way. These two, exactly the same way. These three, positioned exactly the same way. Even that, like, this one's on an angle, this one's on an angle. And then we have the standalone. Can you actually see that? The raspberries are also shaped almost exactly, maybe slightly different from the strawberries. So really, I would like to know, Smuckers out there, you jam makers, I'd like to know what's going on here. Are you guys using the exact same template, the exact same shape for both jams, and you merely just add the texture of a raspberry, texture of a strawberry? I don't know if I've gotten down and I've found something that I'm not supposed to know, but something seems a little off. Clearly, I went back and I apologized to the wife. I said, okay, you know what? You're not an idiot. I might have made the mistake as well. I mean, had you not really been looking at strawberry, raspberry, yes, looking at the pictures, I might have thought the same thing. Needless to say, though, it's delicious, it's great on toast, and it's the best for a peanut butter sandwich. Sometimes, again, you go raspberry. Sometimes I throw in the strawberry instead. But either way, Smucker's Jam, it's delicious. And that was a random spot dedicated to reviewer out there, random reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.